Have you heard about the Tiananmen Square massacre in China? It was one of the most impactful moments in modern history. It all began in April 1989, when thousands of university students gathered peacefully in Tiananmen Square, in Beijing. They were protesting for democratic reforms, more freedom of speech, and an end to government corruption. Their demands quickly gained support across the country. What started as a student movement grew rapidly. Within weeks, over 1 million people filled the square, not just students, but also workers, intellectuals, and ordinary citizens, all united by the hope for a better future. The atmosphere was full of hope but also tense with uncertainty. The government's response was brutally violent. On May 20, 1989, martial law was declared, and on June 3 and 4, the military stormed the square with tanks and armed troops to crush the protests. What began as a peaceful demonstration turned into a tragic massacre. To this day, the exact number of victims remains unknown, but thousands suffered from the brutal repression. In the middle of this chaos, one of the most powerful images in history was captured: the tank man. A lone, ordinary man stood in front of a line of tanks. He wasn't armed, he didn't shout, he simply stood there, silently challenging the full force of the military. To this day, no one knows who he was or what became of him. The Tiananmen Square massacre has become a global symbol of the fight for freedom and justice. Despite all attempts to erase this history, the world has never forgotten.